Learning English.
So, picture a good friend reaching for the milk. And you know it expired like 2 weeks ago.
Oh man, that is literally the worst feeling.
Right. You feel that familiar knot in your stomach, and you really hesitate to speak up because, well, you don't want to sound bossy or ruin their peaceful morning routine.
Exactly. It is so tempting to just offer a soft hint. Like maybe asking if they prefer black coffee today.
Yeah, exactly. But true thoughtfulness occasionally requires stepping up. I mean, you have to plant your feet and be entirely direct to protect someone you care about.
Welcome back to Radio英会話 Quick Recap by NoeLia, Lesson 41, Speaking Patterns. Advice, Strong Advice 1.
Today our mission is mastering how to use high-pressure words like must and need to.
Right. We are going to see how they function not as harsh commands, but as expressions of genuine care and objective necessity.
Here's the key sentence.
You must expect delays.
Yep, that is the one.
One more time.
You must expect delays.
This single word must, it adds an incredible amount of gravity to the sentence.
Yeah, it really does.
We usually think of it as a strict command, But here, well, it is functioning as incredibly strong advice about an inevitable reality.
Right, because by telling someone they must expect delays, you are actually shielding them from frustration.
Exactly. You are giving them the gift of realistic expectations.
It kind of makes me think of driving on a really dangerous, winding mountain road.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, like using must is like putting up a sturdy metal guardrail on the edge of that cliff to keep drivers safe. It is firm, but, it is there to protect you.
The guardrail analogy is interesting, but the friction comes in the fact that no one actually likes hitting a guardrail.
True. That can definitely jolt you.
Right. You are trading their momentary comfort for their long-term safety, and that could feel surprisingly aggressive in casual conversation.
I totally get that. The listener feels that subjective emotional pressure from you, demanding that they change their mindset immediately.
It definitely takes confidence to deliver that kind of warning without apologizing. But there are times when we use that same pressure for something entirely positive.
Oh, for sure.
Here's the first phrase.
You must try this cheesecake. It's hands down the best in town.
Absolutely.
One more time?
You must try this cheesecake. It's hands down the best in town.
This specific use of must completely flips the script on what we just discussed. Instead of a severe warning about traffic or danger, well, the pressure here is driven entirely by excitement.
Yeah, it is a purely positive recommendation.
The pragmatics are fascinating because you are basically saying that you care about their happiness so much that you refuse to let them miss out on this dessert.
And note that hands down just means without a doubt. It's essentially aggressive hospitality.
Aggressive hospitality. I love that.
Right. You are leveraging the social weight of a high-pressure word to guarantee they experience something wonderful.
But wait, how does simply shifting your tone of voice turn must from a severe warning into like an expression of pure shared joy?
It relies entirely on smiling and raising your pitch, so the listener understands this isn't a strict rule.
It is a fantastic demonstration of how context softens otherwise rigid language.
Of course, this subjective emotional pressure isn't always the right tool for the job. Sometimes, you need to rely on cold, hard logic instead.
Here's another.
You need to stretch first. Your muscles are really stiff.
Good advice.
One more time.
You need to stretch first. Your muscles are really stiff.
This brings a completely different dynamic to how we offer advice, primarily by switching out must for need to.
Right. Well, must carries all that subjective emotional weight we just analyzed. Need to presents a purely objective necessity.
Exactly. You are pointing out a logical, inescapable step based on the facts of the situation. In this case, preventing injury.
The observation of the stiff muscles is what truly drives the advice. It completely removes the personal pressure from you as the speaker.
You aren't forcing an opinion. You are just highlighting cause and effect.
It is a brilliant way to guide someone's behavior without sounding like a dictator.
Let's see how this objective approach plays out in a potentially tense professional environment.
Here's today's scene.
2 coworkers are at their desks. One is getting incredibly frustrated because the company portal keeps freezing.
And the other offers an unavoidable technical fix.
Here they go.
Is it just me, or is the company portal freezing up every time you click something?
Oh, that happened to me this morning. You need to update your browser. The old version has security flaws.
You're right, I see the update pending icon now. Does it take long?
Not at all, maybe a few minutes. Perfect time to go grab a coffee.
This dialogue perfectly captures why need to is the ultimate de-escalation tool in a professional setting.
Oh, completely. Telling a frustrated coworker they need to update their browser works because it frames the solution around inescapable security flaws.
Rather than sounding like a personal critique of their computer skills.
The psychology behind the opening phrase, "Is it just me or," is equally brilliant for office diplomacy.
Yeah, because it removes blame and builds immediate solidarity. It frames the computer freezing up as a shared enemy rather than a personal failure.
And then mentioning the update pending icon keeps it grounded in facts. Finishing the exchange by suggesting they grab a coffee naturally softens the blow of the interruption.
It transforms a frustrating technical delay into a welcome mini break.
Mastering these subtle conversational pivots is what true fluency looks like.
NoeLia has prepared 20 practical phrases for this lesson.
We really recommend you check out the pattern practice and original dialogue sections. Simply reading isn't enough, you know.
Right, verbal output is the key to turning knowing into speaking fluently.
The link is in the description.
Until next time, consider this. What happens when someone's culture interprets need to not as an objective fact, but as a deeply personal insult?
Oh, that is a tricky one. The line between strong advice and offense is thinner than you think. So choose your guardrails carefully. Catch you later.